Hey there, viewers. It's Charlie. I'm back again with another not Transformers, but instead GoBots review. Yeah, a GoBots review. I haven't done that in a couple months, have I? Well, anyway, today's review is going to be on Super GoBots Bug Bite. Now, you're probably thinking either one of two things. One, you're probably thinking, hey, this guy looks like another transforming character. Or, shouldn't this guy be colored white? And, well, this guy is a Volkswagen Beetle, just like G1 Bumblebee. And Bumblebee was eventually recolored as Bug Bites in a little gift set, because Bumblebee was recolored into a white color and named Bug Bite. And that's pretty much how Bug Bite is now. Instead of Volkswagen Beetle in yellow, he's now a white Bumblebee. But this is how he used to look back when he was first created. Pretty much, his vehicle mode was just like Bumblebee's in the sense that it's a yellow Volkswagen. Although, as you can see, it's definitely better proportioned than Bumblebee's. Because if you remember Bumblebee's figure, it was way more squished out because it was meant to be a little penny racer figure. This is meant to be more like the actual vehicle. So it looks way better in my opinion than Bumblebee's alternate mode. I'm not saying that the Bumblebee figure is bad, I'm just saying that this alternate mode looks a bit better in my opinion. But let's have a look at the detailing on this alternate mode. As we can see, the seller that I got this from put some stickers on. Here it says Beetle, because this is a Volkswagen Beetle after all. The back, we've got an actual license plate, 13035. I don't know what that means. Got some tail lights, and these are actually molded, which is pretty cool. You have a side, which has the same stickers. Here we have the front. Normally on Bumblebee, this would be his legs, or this would be his feet. Here you have the windshield, and if you can see that, we actually do have a driver in there, which is amazing. And it's on the right-hand side, like a British car. So this is probably a British Volkswagen Beetle. Here you have a sunroof. Looking at the underneath, we don't have any showing heads. You'll see why in robot mode. But well, that's pretty much it for the car mode. This is a really cool looking car mode in my opinion. And as I said, it looks, in my opinion, this looks better than Bumblebee's car mode. I just think it looks more realistic. Now, for comparison, here he is with another GoBot that resembles a Transformers character. Here he is with Stax. Now, if you show the picture of these two to a casual Transformers fan who doesn't know the GoBots, they'll probably say, well, that's just Prime and Bumblebee. But, well, if you know anything about the GoBots, you know that these are not Prime and Bumblebee. If I just get Stax moved aside, this guy does have one accessory, which is this chrome thing. And what this does is, this attaches onto the windshield, so it can obstruct the driver's view while giving Bug Bite the ability to shoot at other cars. I don't know why, it just looks cool. But well, that's pretty much it for the car mode. I'm just going to remove this if I can without breaking it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the car mode. It's definitely a cool looking car mode, and well, the robot modes, it's not as cool looking, but I still like it. So if I could just raise my camera a little bit, or I'll tilt it up. To get this guy transformed, what we're going to do is take the back wheels, untab them, and move them all the way around to the front. Flip these around, so these are Bug-Bite's feet. Take the tires and flip them around. Move these around, so these are the arms. Untab this section, and then untab the entire windshield. This little section plugs into there, and then the entire windshield section plugs into here. And if this can stay out for me, here is Bug-Bite in his robot mode. Yes, this is actually his robot mode. We just have a 360. His entire head is just the car's windshield section. So he doesn't really have a face. It's more like Ironhide's from G1 so it's like a mech suit instead of an actual robot. And I think that was the intention with the original Japanese release, because if I can just untab this and just sort of transform it quickly. If you can see that, not only does it say Bandai 1983, but here we can see some Japanese lettering. I'm pretty sure that's meant to say Machine Robo, and it says DX, because this was part of the Machine Robo DX line. And also says Japan, because, well, this is originally a Japanese figure. Pretty much just like how Transformers were from Diaclone and Microchange, the GoBots were from Machine Robo. Now, the figure's only bit of articulation is honestly just the arms, and that's it. I mean, they can move the elbow. I guess the head, if you untab it, it can move up. But it can't move side to side. You can't T-pose, there's no waists. Can't do the splits, although I guess these could move like so. So he could do like a little running pose if you balance them. But yeah, it's a GoBots figure. They weren't known for their articulation. After this, excuse the noises, I'm getting stacks transformed for the robot mode comparison. This isn't going to take long at all. And in fact, I'm just about done. So, here he is with stacks. And as you can see, despite looking like Prime and Bumblebee in their alternate modes, they definitely do not look like them in robot mode. I mean, they both don't have the standard robot faces. They just have their windshields as their faces. I don't know why the Super GoBots did that. It's a bit weird, but from what I can remember, in Bug-Bite's appearance in the GoBots series, his windshield wipers were supposed to be like little angry eyebrows, which is sort of cute. Because I think in the episode of the GoBots series that Bug-Bite appeared in, he was working with, I think it was Gunner. and I think they were like part of some underground operation. Although I'm just seeing what I remember. I might be wrong. But if you want to give him some makeshift goggles, then you can give him this again. And well, now he's got some makeshift laser glasses, if you want to call it that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this guy. I mean, complaints. Well, I'm not just going to be all generic and complain that this guy has no face because, well, most of the Super GoBots didn't have faces. So, and besides, I don't even care. I mean, Ironhide didn't have a face. Or the original Ironhide figure didn't have a face. So why should I care? An actual complaint, though, is that it's rather easy to knock this down. So, if you can see, it's rather easy to accidentally knock that so it doesn't stay locked in. But aside from that, that's pretty much my only complaint. So, do I recommend Bug Bite? Well, if you're a GoBots fan, then definitely. I mean, this guy has a really cool looking car mode. And, well, his robot mode can be a bit silly with the little pincers and the lack of a face, but it still looks cool in my opinion. But if you do want a Bug Bite figure but don't like how this one looks, well, you could always go for the white colored Bumblebees, because there are a few options for that. The G1 GoBots box set, BotCon, the Selects version. So if you want a Bug Bite, but you don't mind him being a white Bumblebee, then you do have a few options. But if you want Bug Bite to have no face and have pincer arms, then go ahead and get this version. This is a really cool looking figure. You cannot change my mind. I really like this guy. Well, this has been my review on Super GoBots Bug Bite. And this is Charlie Young, signing off.